Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Yes, Nityanandam, and welcome back to all the participants after this wonderful live darshan to Swamiji. All of us have been initiated by Bhagavan Dakshinamurti, and so wonderfully Swamiji revealed about Lord Rama and how Paramashiva through the silence can transmit unlimited terabytes of information, and through the words lead us to experience the eternal silence. So there's a powerful space and initiation that we all have received today. Let's now enter into the power manifestation. So request all of you to gather back and prepare yourself to start the power manifestation session. And today we are manifesting the power of Sarvanyata, which is downloading, accessing any amount of knowledge available in the universe.
Swamiji, as Dakshinamurti, has now blessed us and initiated us into manifesting these powers of Sarvanyatva. Now, let us embody Swamiji's silence. Let us embody Dakshinamurti's silence and download this any huge amount of information. We will be requesting Swamiji now, will be manifesting this power of Sarvanyatva, and will be downloading a page from the Guaranteed Solutions, page number 12 from the Guaranteed Solutions book. So all of you can just be in a receptive space. Just remember Swamiji, as just now we had Swamiji's darshan. Just remember Swamiji intensely and visualize yourself as Swamiji. Invoke his presence within you. Be seated in a receptive space. In the space of Manon Mauna of Dakshinamurti. Bring your awareness into your third eye. Remember Swamiji intensely in your third eye. Your third eye is the bridge for you to connect with Swamiji. Chant the Mahavakya intensely. Mahavakya is the reverberation of Paramashiva. It is the sound form of Paramashiva. Just by chanting the Mahavakya and connecting with Swamiji, we raise into the frequency of Paramashiva. We raise into Swamiji's frequency, where we will be able to manifest the state, space, powers, being, and the very super consciousness of Paramashiva. Intensely chant the Mahavakya.
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Continue to remain in that restful awareness. Being in that unclutched space, the space of Paramashiva, which is completely free of your thoughts, your patterns, your incompletions. Just embody Swamiji intensely as we continue to manifest this power. Connect with him intensely. Let the answer happen in each of you.
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. Please start to share whatever you have seen through the third eye, whatever Swamiji Paramashiva has revealed about this page, number 12 of the guaranteed solutions. And for that matter, anything that you have been shown, anything that you think you understood, cognized, felt, saw, heard, anything that you experienced, please start to share in the Zoom chat.
So many times when you manifest this power of Sarvanitva, there's something from my personal experience. It is not that every time, like how we see the see letters in third eye reading, it's not that we see it like that. So many times it doesn't happen like that. When you're in that space of unclutching, when you feel that deep settled feeling within you, where you're settled within Swamiji's space, it will happen like I can say like a file download. It'll suddenly you will just know what it is. It will not be a visual, it won't even be audio, but you will just know what it is. Know in the sense like in your knowledge, you will just know that this is what is there. This is the answer to it. So any this kind of experience that you have had, please feel free to share. It might anything Swamiji might have revealed it to you in any way. It might be as a visual, it might be as an like a it might have been like audio, like you'd have heard something, or you might have felt something. Any powerful cognition might have clicked with you. Anything is fine. But any experience I've had, please feel free to share.
Yes, so participants have started to share. And Ashukra posted some message, Ma Chakrara Sarupini. Okay, so everybody else, please, whatever you have seen, just as it is, without judgment, whatever you experience, please type it in the Zoom chat and we'll have a look at the page.
One of the most important thing for all of us, especially for this power of Sarvanitva, we cannot judge the answer because it is directly Paramashiva's knowledge that is being revealed to us. We cannot judge our answer. So please reveal as Swamiji has revealed it to you.
Yes, so Barasubramanian also has shared. All right, others, you can continue to type. Meanwhile, we'll have a look at the page. As we said, page number 12 of the Guaranteed Solutions book. shared many different things, and cleaning up the consciousness will make the life body complete, and manifestation in life will be easily completed. We have capabilities from past birth, even from animal birth. Swamiji reveals spread love instead of grabbing, and we also had Mashukra saw big wheels number 7 with chakras, Patanjali, and the experience about the bandhas. And yeah, see, ultimately, that when Swamiji speaks about the masters and the message, essentially the true purpose of life, that how you cognize that, how Paramashiva reveals that to you will be very unique to each of you. As we said, it's not necessarily that you would just read the words, but when you see that, whatever you have shared, also you should keep in mind that maybe for the next rounds, try to always see even deeper. When Swamiji will give you that in those details, he will also give a certain kind of a context around it. I'm also speaking from experience from the power manifestation. Sometimes you see or you receive some kind of information, but deeper than that, it's kind of giving you a hint. It's kind of leading you to the direction of what is the content that you are downloading or scanning, for that matter. So even here, the core message of all the masters, enlightenment, and how Swamiji says working on the light body, the okay, I forgot the Sanskrit name right now, Divya Sharira, yes. Working on the Divya Sharira, Swamiji clearly said the purpose of your life is to make your Divya Sharira powerful. So even what was shared here about cleaning up the consciousness will make the light body complete. So all of this is very much related to the content that was there on the page, and even connecting with the past lives. All of this is going in that direction, spreading love instead of grabbing. Again, this is also the message of the masters, very much that was described in the page. So all of you have succeeded. You all have downloaded. You all have manifested this power, all in your own way, whatever unique way Paramashiva has manifested for you. So all should definitely celebrate that. And as we said, we'll work on experiencing that complete unclutching so that we can download the whole content as it is. But all of you have succeeded and manifested this power. So celebrate that. Congratulations. Remember that when you manifest this power, not only you receive that information itself, but you are experiencing the ultimate space of enlightenment, Paramashiva's consciousness, the space of Dakshinamurti. And some of you have said feel quiet and peaceful, and yes, this is the space that you will experience, that will just open up in you when you manifest this power. You'll just experience yourself just as if you were sitting under that banyan tree with Dakshinamurti. So with this, thank you all for participating and sharing your results from this power manifestation. And let's now move on. We'll be entering yes. So we'll be now continuing with our sessions, and now the next session is entitled the whole Advaitic experience, experiencing the space of Advaita, the complete oneness. And Swamiji will be guiding us into experiencing this space. And when we feel experientially, when we realize that there is no separation between us and the others, how Swamiji shared when he was sitting on the Bavakundra rock in Tiruvannamalai, how he experienced himself alive in everything around him and started to manifest powers from that space. So let's now come to the space of listening, and we'll be starting this next session now.
Please understand, when you are liberated from the clutches of the root pattern, automatically the truth fills your decision making and strategy planning. Please understand, a building is built out of stone and cement. As an intruder, if a tree is grown on that wall, when you remove the tree, automatically the stones adjust themselves and fill the gap. Please understand, you do not need to do anything special, separate to fill the gap. When you remove the root patterns, automatically your everyday strategy, thinking, experience, life, everything becomes simply based on Advaita. I am not promoting anything superstitious. I wanted to tell you an important truth. Advaita, when it is made as a strategy planning for your internalizing and inner cognition, makes you express extraordinary powers. Please understand, the old Kashi, the original Kashi, which is called Avimukta Kshetra, never given up, never forsaken. People who live there and that place, both are never forsaken, never given up. Mahadeva himself declares, I will hold these people, protect them, even during the pralaya, even when the whole world is destroyed during the great deluge. I'll hold these people in the tip of my Trishula. That is why even Shankara, understand? Even Shankara, when he made Amnaya Matas for the north Uttaramnaya, east Purvamnaya, west Paschimamnaya, and south Dakshinamnaya, and after establishing everything, he himself retired in Kanchi, Moolamnaya. So as per the tradition, all the Shankaracharyas, after they appoint their successors, they should retire. In Hinduism, even the Madhadhipatis are supposed to be retired once you appoint the successor. Shankara very clearly declares Kashi as the Urdhvamnaya. Kashi cannot come under any Shankaracharyas. He says Kashi Urdhvamnaya. Mahadeva himself again and again and again will happen, and he will be present here as a Acharya. No separate Shankaracharya. Urdhvamnaya. I was seeing that Mahadeva himself promises he will hold that place in the tip of his Trishul, hold it up, because he promised he will hold them up in the tip of the Trishul and save, protect all of them. It is called Urdhvamnaya. I was actually seeing that city, if you understand, most fascinating, if not most frustrating, like Bidvi. If you understand, the most fascinating, if not most frustrating. Understand? Exactly like Bidvi. Varanasi, I saw that gullies, small streets. Only 2.5 feet, 3 feet streets. The Varanasi streets are very famous. I was reading in the books, the city was designed and built in the days where not even bullock cart was invented. But I am not ready to believe that. You may then ask, why such small, narrow streets? Please understand, Kalbhairava revealed to me, it is not a street, it was a drainage. There was no street because the city, you can live there only if you can fly. You can live in that area only if you have mastered the science of flying. Levitation. Now where we are walking is a drainage. It is not street. I was wondering, Kalbhairava says, only the people who can fly can live in this city. Then we had a city full of people who are capable of levitating. God. I was just resting in Samadhi with this one thought. How can city full of people be able to levitate? Come on. Looks too much. I have the answer. When you feel Advaita with the air energy flow in your system, you can either make yourself too heavy or too light. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. From Kailasa, when Mahadeva got married to Parvati, and after the Ganesha, Subramanya, all of them happened. All the Ganas requested Mahadeva, let's go down to the plains and establish a community. Mahadeva agreed, came down with his great disciples, followers, and Bhuta Preta, Paichacha Ganas, all that, and established the city for himself. After a long time only, Ganga came to have Mahadeva's darshan there and wash Mahadeva's feet. City is older than Ganga. City was not built for Ganga. Ganga came as a visitor later on. 7 cities are under the present Varanasi city. Anyhow, I can speak on Varanasi, that will go on and on and on. This Biddi has 2 cities under it. There's a 3rd city I am building on this land. Varanasi has 7 cities under it. Madurai is the 4th layer city on it. Tiruvannamalai is second layer city on it. Vidhi is third layer city on it. Varanasi has a 7 layer cities on it. Means in course of time, sunk and rebuilt, sunk, rebuilt. Varanasi, even if you drill through the borewell, you will get the 7 layer city. The whole city is a consolidated experience of Advaita. Please understand, the city is not built with a stone, wood, cement, concrete. It is the consolidated Advaitic experience of millions of enlightened beings. With that, the city is built. That is why it is Swaranapuri. The city is the golden city.
Any field is complete when it reaches the truth of Advaita. Any field is complete when it reaches the truth of Advaita. Listen. Even religion became complete when it reached the truth of Advaita. Ganga became complete when she reached Varanasi. Understand? Only in Varanasi she is turning towards her origin, north. That is why in Varanasi she is called Uttaravagini, flowing towards the north. Why will a river flow towards the origin? Because she wants to have darshan of Vishwanatha. The moment she touches Vishwanatha's feet, gets the darshan, then she is complete now. She lets go and merges with Varuna Raja. Understand? Even metaphysics is complete when it reaches Advaita. Even though non-duality was preached, promoted by religious leaders, it doesn't belong to just religion. In any field, as simple as your emotions, are as complicated as your layers of visualizations, are the field of astronomy, astrology, cosmology, studying on atoms, physics, studying on universe, chemistry, mathematics, field of medicine. Every field reaches its completion when it realizes the core truth of Advaita. Understand? As simple as your emotions, your violence gets complete when it gets the touch of Advaita. Your lust gets complete when it gets the touch of Advaita. Your sex gets complete when it gets the touch of Advaita. The study of cosmology becomes complete when it gets the touch of Advaita. Study of astrology or astronomy or astrophysics becomes complete when it gets the touch of Advaita. Study of law of life gets complete when it gets the touch of Advaita. Study of religion becomes complete when it gets the touch of Advaita. Study of mathematics becomes complete when it gets a touch of Advaita. Any field, physics, metaphysics, science, chemistry, biology, everything becomes complete when it gets the touch of non-duality, the Advaita. Advaita has the ability to complete everything, whether it is your individual consciousness or the collective consciousness. People who have lost even their name in the truth revealed by them, the truth of the truths is non-dual consciousness. The truth about the non-duality, I tell you, in life, in death, in any crisis, in any survival crisis, in any critical moments, my disciples should keep only non-duality as their strategy for life, as their strategy for decision making, as their strategy to approach the problem. It can be as simple as your migraine or as complicated as a real estate legal issue or as ultimate problem as marital issues. Whatever it is, I tell you, apply Advaita, apply non-duality. You will have immediate solution, eternal solution. Immediate solution, eternal solution. Then you may ask, what about Meenakshi? She was the political head. What about Krishna? She was political head. He was political head. What about Rama? He was political head. Maybe they are also like that, projections only. Be very clear. They embodied Advaita and they were very clear. We worship them because they promoted Advaita, not because they claimed themselves as God. Krishna stood for non-duality. That is why we worship him. Rama stood for non-duality. That is why we worship him. Meenakshi stood for non-duality. That is why we worship her. The whole Pattabhishekam, means the coronation ceremony of Meenakshi, records clearly. She takes the oath on Manu Dharma Shastra, Manu's laws, and she takes the oath she will run the kingdom, run the world based on the dharma of non-duality. Whatever you may be, whoever you may be, whatever you may be doing, decide Advaita to be the strategy, thinking trend, lifestyle to solve anything, to make decision at any moment. Let Advaita be your crisis management strategy. Let Advaita be the source of your enlightenment. Let Advaita be the source of your excitement. Let Advaita be the source of your joy. Let Advaita be the source of your pleasure. Who is wealthy? Who is rich? I am defining. Please listen. Who can eat when he is hungry? Who can drink when he is thirsty? Who can sleep when he is tired? Who is alive and active when he wakes up? Please understand. Who can eat when he is hungry? Not the fellow who has to eat whenever friends gather, family gathers, or whenever you need to eat for the courtesy's sake, you need to drink for the courtesy's sake. No. I won't call him rich. Who can eat when he is hungry, drink when he is thirsty, sleep when he is tired, be active when he is fresh. Who has straightforward, simple, realistic life, living with reality. Neither the ambitions, whims and fancies are required to fuel him, inspire him, excite him, nor the delusory, fear, imaginary, illusory greed can drive him crazy. Understand? Wealthy man is one who is healthy within. Healthy within is wealthy. Who has the right context for life, right context for what he is doing. Anybody who feels he is completed whatever he wants to do, he is complete within himself. He is fulfilled within himself. Feels he is living long. Person who feels incomplete always feels death comes much earlier. Death has come untimely. Please understand, there is no such thing as untimely. Death can never come in untime. He comes in time. He doesn't know something called untime. He always comes in time. When you have the context of being in the space of fulfilled, content, complete, you feel life has so much to offer. It's so rich, so vast. The person who feels life has so much to offer, life itself is too much, is wealthy. He lives wealthy life. Once you feel complete, you will feel like overflowing with life, sharing it with the whole world. Actually, enriching happens only after thoroughly you feel complete. You support others. You enrich others. You enrich everyone's life only when you feel fulfilled, completely complete. Setting the context of completion brings activism in your life. That activism is the first step for living Advaita. Again, I am going to repeat the same truth, maybe 11,248th time. Bring completion to yourself before entering into anything. Bring completion into yourself before entering into anything. There is no hurry in life for you to jump into something without having completion and destroy it. Bring completion into your life. Purnatva. Bring Purnatva into your life. Only when you enter into the space of Purnatva, you experience the love current of Mahadeva. Only then you experience love current of Mahadeva. Understand? The love current of Mahadeva is one of the most important, most powerful, most important and most powerful, brilliant, intelligent, energetic, efficient, alive, ultimate experience of life. Understand the love current of Mahadeva not just gives you some energy, it makes you become Mahadeva. It makes you, it transforms you into Mahadeva. Unsaid, unspoken, deeper, I can say in a way deepest realities of life deeper, as I said, deepest realities of life. Understand? Unsaid deeper realities of life revealed to you by the love current of Mahadeva is what I call siddhis, powers. The society thinks them as miracle powers. There is one batch says the world never exists. Always the confusion between these two guys. All the problems which happened in Hinduism is the problem between these two guys, the Advaitis and Advaitis. Advaitis, they say there is two entities, you have to go to the one entity, you have to become one. Advaitis, they say no, it's only one. The problem is this only. Understand? With this background, you will completely catch the truth. You will exactly catch it. See, when you are having first experience, you will know the Advaita is the truth, the Advaita is the truth. But there was a period when I did not have that experience. After some time, when that experience is ripe completely inside you, suddenly you know there was never period that Advaita was not there in your life, or the fulfillment or the ultimate experience, enlightenment was not there in your life. That's what I call matured. are stable in enlightenment. So if you understand with this example, I think many of you will be able to relate with this example which I am saying, that if you are living around me for 2-3 years, or connected, feeling connected 2-3 years, even less than 2-3 years intensely, suddenly you know that there was never a period. I don't remember there was a period in my life. I don't know Swamiji, I was not around him. Just that part will disappear. That part will not hold any more value on your system. It won't have any more influence, because you will not be remembering that part. See, any part, only when you remember that part again and again, holds influence over you directly or indirectly. Anyhow, so if you can understand, connect with this idea, then you can understand the problem of Dvaita Advaita. Now you can very clearly understand Dvaita Advaita problem. Anyhow, I took time to clear this. Actually, after some time, you will understand this one of the important problem any seeker will face in his journey. Any seeker will face in his journey. Constantly, I am telling nothing is here, but you are seeing everything is here. What to do? There is a big gap between you and me. Constantly, I am saying there is nothing inside, in front of me. What you call as Ananda Sabha is not there. What you experience as me is not there. What you experience as this throne is not here. What to do? So that is what I mean. See, you yourself say, you are around me, you know me for 4 years, but relationship is 2 years old only. But it is so strong, it has filled you so strongly, the old person has to get out of the system, you see. Just the person has to leave. So the memories, the old memory waves, the number of time it overwhelms you is drastically reduced. And even if it overwhelms you, the way in which it overwhelms you is drastically reduced. So naturally what happens? That zone is never remembered. That part is never remembered. And just, you can't imagine, there was a period, there was a time, you don't know me, or you are not around me, or the life was without me. So if you can understand this one, if it clicks with you, then you know how the Advaita and Dvaita problem starts. So Dvaitis, they are talking about Dvaita after having first experience, after having first glimpse. They catch one glimpse. They know Advaita is the truth, but they are not settled in that. They are not settled in that. So that's why they say Advaita is the ultimate truth, but through this only you have to go. This is also true. That is that slumdog millionaire zone. So now only you are having the first experience. So the slumdog millionaire zone. I was slumdog, now I am millionaire. Suddenly you will say, hey, I was millionaire always. I was never a slumdog. That's Advaita. That's Advaita. That is what I am saying. There is no Anand Sabha, there is no throne, there is no me. But you go on saying, no. There is Anand Sabha, there is throne, there is you. The difference, the space from which we are relating, we are playing the game. It's a very important clarity. Yes. The number of, see, the waves happening is still, that's what you are not settled into the first. That's the problem. Still not settled. That is why still you are feeling you are a slumdog millionaire. If you are feeling you are a slumdog millionaire, still you are not settled with that first experience. It has not become Samadhi. It's only Satori. If it becomes Samadhi, suddenly you know. If you are living in Savikalpa Samadhi, say, these guys who raise the hand, whatever they are doing, I am the undercurrent. Just that sweet taste in the throat, that I am the undercurrent. That is why that old waves, any wave comes, it's not able to fill you guys. It's like there is a pot but kept topsy-turvy. If a wave happens on that pot, what will happen? Water will never be filled inside the water, inside the pot. But if the pot is this way, the wave can get, the water can get, the pot can get filled. It's one of the, I can say, important understanding you need to have, especially if you are a seeker. Because the constant dilemma, whether it is there or not, that will be there in the seeker's mind. See, now you understand why I am saying this is not there. Because the zone, when I saw this was there, has become too much away from me, and it does not play any more role over me. Constantly I am feeling it is not there. That zone and me, the distance has become too much. Like you are the before Nithyananda, after Nithyananda. That person's, the distance has become too much, you see. That is why you don't even remember there was a period before Nithyananda, BN. I just wanted to make you guys understand how the Advaita Acharyas are strong with Advaita and Dvaita Acharyas are strong with Dvaita. See, Ramanuja is very clear about Dvaita. Madhva is very clear about Dvaita. Shankara is very clear. Both are not liars. We think somebody is a liar. Both are not liars. Both are talking from different zones.
Remembering is the way anything enters into your system. Please understand. Practice makes you a yogi. Manana, internalizing, makes you a jnani. Action makes you a great karma yogi. Remembrance can either make you a great devotee if you are remembering right things. If it is unconscious flow of remembrance, it can destroy the life and make you a failure. Please understand, what you remember again and again is very important. It is for the sake of right remembrance, the lifestyle in spiritual pilgrim centers or monasteries are taken up. Please listen. Your remembrance is very powerful and very important. Where you stay instigates your remembrance. What you remember inspires your muscle memory. Whatever gets into your muscle memory naturally finds its place in it, in your biomemory. Whatever finds its place in your biomemory finds place in your life. It's like if somebody has entered into your house, naturally he can find a place in your bedroom. If he finds his place in your bedroom, he can find a place in your bed. So understand, be very careful about whom you are allowing in your room, in your house. Don't be unconscious. At least in the house, you know which is hall, which is kitchen, which is bedroom, and you can stop somebody in the hall or kitchen. But in your inner space, you do not know the clear demarcation of which is biomemory and which is muscle memory, all that. Yesterday I was seeing an ad, a big advertisement about some cigarette. I was thinking, come on, in India, cigarette and alcohol, you can't put an advertisement. How they are putting this? Then I understood. Above there is advertisement about the cigarette. It's like a making fun. Below there is a big line. Tobacco causes cancer. Understand why I am talking about this advertisement? You need to know. When you start smoking, it starts only as a remembrance. Without even you knowing, it already gets into your muscle memory. It gets into your biomemory. It just becomes intimate enemy. You want to get rid, you can neither get rid nor do anything about it. It becomes an irreparable part of you. Many times, the anxiety gets into you as a security. But finally, your army itself becomes your prison guard. Whom you think as an army, finally turns the gun towards you and he becomes your jail guard, your jailer. Anxiety enters into your home saying, I'll protect you. I'll inform you whenever there is a danger. I'll save you. I'll guard you. He acts like an army and enters your house. In few days, he is imprisoning you. He becomes your jailer. Listen, same way, whether it is smoking or anxiety pattern or agitation pattern are constantly running away as a failure. Changing place. Constantly running away from life because of the load you created. All these patterns enters into you first as a remembrance. Then it sits in your muscle memory. Then it becomes your biomemory. Then it becomes your life. Please understand. A remembered incompletion is muscle memory. Rehearsed incompletion is biomemory. Relived incompletions becomes failure. Relieved incompletions are success. Please listen. In yoga, how many tons of volumes you may read? If you can't even sit in Padmasana, you can't be yogi. It's a practice makes you a yogi. You might have read and written tons of yogic literature. If you can't sit in Padmasana or you can't stretch your body, you can't be a yogi. Practice makes you a yogi. Same way, in jnana, constantly contemplating, that makes you a jnani. Jnani is a person who has a liberated thinking, not liberal thinking. Ajnani is a person who is liberal thinking. Liberal thinking is different, liberated thinking is different. Liberal thinking means thinking based on the instincts. thinking based on the instinct pleasures is liberal thinking. Liberated thinking means a cognitive shift, thinking from the space of completion. Liberated thinking makes you a jnani. A constant internalizing, that makes you a jnani. Same way, the constant action, that makes you a great karma yogi. Perfection in action. Yogaha karmasu kauchalam. Yoga is completion in action. It's a constant action makes you a karma yogi. Listen. Same way, constant relieving of incompletions makes you enlightened. Jivan Mukta. Reliving for relieving. When you consciously relive your incompletions, they don't get strengthened, they get weakened. Because when you consciously relive, you are relieving them. But when you are unconsciously remembering, rehearsing, reliving, it gets strengthened. ध्यान से सुनिए. Conscious reliving relieves you. Unconscious reliving, rehearsing, remembering strengthens your incompletions. When you are remembering, you are remembering him as a part of you. Anything you remember, you remember that thought as part of you. Anything you remember again and again, you become devotee of that. If you remember certain Bollywood hero, Hollywood hero, Dollywood hero, Kollywood hero again and again, you become devotee of that fellow, that guy. When you die, you will reach his house dust. You will become a doormat in his house. Whoever you remember, you become devotee of that. Understand? Self-doubt, hatred, denial, SDHD pattern. I am giving you the example. Will I have health? Self-doubt. I am not worthy of having health. I don't think I am worthy of having health. Self-hatred. I can't be healthy. Self-denial. Same way with wealth. Will I ever be able to achieve wealth? Maybe if I cheat and steal, I may get. Not in a right way. Even that is doubt. Next. I am not qualified for wealth. Am I qualified for wealth? I don't think I am qualified for wealth. That is self-hatred. If I become wealthy, I may become arrogant. What to do? Egoistic. These are all self-hatred patterns. Same way, I can never become wealthy. Self-denial. Looking. Complete with every SDHD pattern. with every SDHD pattern, I tell you, life will become heaven the moment you complete with your SDHD patterns. The SDHD, about completing the SDHD. Many of you have doubt, self-doubt about will you be able to complete your self-doubt. That is called SDHD square. You will have a SDHD about your ability to complete SDHD. Will I ever be able to complete my SDHD? Am I qualified to complete my SDHD? I can't complete my SDHD. It is called SDHD square. I can see some of the people on their forehead, they write, I am SDHD square and go round. Actually, I can give formula for everyone. Like as how I give spiritual name, I can give SDHD cube, SDHD square, SD square, H3 and D or SD H square and D cube. Just like how I give spiritual name, I can give a clear formula for each one. Means the layers and layers of SDHD. Layers and layers of SDHD. Understand? Constantly your thinking should be towards completion. Practice makes you a great yogi. Internalizing makes you a great jnani. Action makes you a great karma yogi. Completion makes you a great Jivan Mukta. Constant completion. I wanted all of you to complete with SDHD square. Please understand, today I am introducing a new principle called SDHD square. Means having self-doubt, hatred, denial about will I be able to complete my SDHD. I can say I have people SDHD square, SDHD cube, SDHD 4, some SDHD 5, 6 and all I have. Layer by layer by layer by layer. When you give up on yourself and others, it is called SDHD infinity. Please understand. I wanted you to understand this SDHD completion. I tell you, SDHD completion is enlightenment. Nothing separately need to be done. Just SDHD completion. I have a lot of gifts for you all today. First, my initiation. From today, I open my being. Wherever, whenever you chant the Mahavakya, vibrate yourself with the Mahavakya.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. I will appear there physically to your eyes, visible to your third eye and eyes, and bless you, protect you, support you, give you boons and be there for you. This is the first boon, blessings, and I give you. Love you. I am available, continuously available. Just chant Mahavakya. Day in and day out. Last thought when you fall asleep, let it be Mahavakya. First thought when you wake up, let it be Mahavakya. Go on be chanting 24 hours. I am available to you. I am available to you. I am available to you. The cosmic 911 is the gift, important gift I have brought this time from Kailasa, and it works really. Paramashiva is available in every possible way. Chant is there. Chant is there. Is there for you. Remember the Mahavakya is there for you. The Mahavakya is the ultimate solution for everything. This time I programmed in Kailasa such a way. I am responsible for what I am telling you. As I said, I am neither teaching probability nor speaking about possibility. I am teaching you the reality. Chant Mahavakya. Continuously. Do Likita Japa. Likita Japa means writing Japa. In Hindu tradition, the multiple ways of Japa is prescribed. Vasika Japa, Manasa Japa, Ajapa Japa, Likita Japa, multiple ways of Japa. Purascharana, multiple ways of Japa is taught in Hindu tradition. In every way, Vasika Japa, Manasa Japa, Ajapa Japa. Vasika Japa means verbally chanting. Manasa Japa means mentally chanting. Ajapa Japa means just keeping the Mahavakya in you as a space. Vasika Japa, Manasa Japa, Ajapa Japa. Purascharana means whole night you sit and chant as per the moon's rising and falling. By Purnima you chant 16,000 times, Amavasya 1,000 times every night. Then next day 2,000, next day 3,000, like that you increase, and Purnima day 16,000. And then you decrease again, 15, 14, and then new moon day 1,000. Every possible japa do with Mahavakya. Let's all take a sankalpa by within next Purnima. Let's chant 100 crore time Mahavakya. All of you, everywhere, vibrate Mahavakya. Let's chant 100 crore Mahavakya. This is the real wealth for humanity. Let's acquire the real wealth. Let's accumulate the real wealth. Mahavakya is the real wealth. Keep the Mahavakya in your inner space. Day in and day out, let your inhaling be Mahavakya and exhaling be Mahavakya. Chant now and see. Chant from today and see. You will realize how powerful it has become. It is direct name of Paramashiva. And he is waiting to make himself available for anyone who calls. Understand? I'll give you simple few reality. Your body is like hardware, computer. Your inner space is like a software. If you use the software, you are the body. Like a Windows 1. It will function only to that level. Your computer will function only to that level. You will function within the physics of the cognition you carry. You are human. You are body. So you will have naturally the hunger, sleep, mala, jala, mutra, Maithuna, hunger, sleep, sex, and the physicality of that I am human will manifest in you. If you just upgrade your inner software from I am human to I am Paramashiva, like Windows 1 to Windows 10, I should say Windows 1000. When you upgrade that software, you may face some incompletions. No. I am human till yesterday. How can I become Paramashiva today? You may have many incompletions. All those incompletions only I call it as virus. If you complete and decide to clean up all those viruses and successfully insert this powerful cognitions, upgrade yourself, you are Paramashiva. Then the realities of Paramashiva will start manifesting, like how the Windows 100 version will manifest itself in your computer. You will manifest the same way. If your inner space gets upgraded, your life gets upgraded. Upgrading your inner space and upgrading your life is what I call power manifestation. Downloading the higher software is what I call enlightenment, and manifesting it and using it is what I call power man. For each power, there is a special cognition. You put that software in your inner space, that power manifests. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, I am Paramashiva, is the ultimate software, manifests all the power. I am Paramashiva is not technique, it's a reality. I am not teaching you some technique, I am teaching you the reality. I am telling you, you are Paramashiva not to give you some consolation or self-development, inspiration. No. I am telling you, you are Paramashiva because that is reality. That's a truth. I tell you, remember you are Paramashiva not for any utility reason, because it's a truth. Don't think, oh, let me remember I am Paramashiva because it gives me little confidence and gives me hope. It gives me feel good feeling. No. Remember you are Paramashiva because that is reality. That is truth. Not because probability or because possibility, but because it is reality. The whole power manifestation science is this only. The cognitions you carry, low-level cognitions, powerless cognitions, pulling them out and adding the powerful cognitions and making you manifest them is all is power manifestation science. That's all is the power manifestation science. If I speak too many things, you tend to forget. So I wanted to limit to this one reality, one truth. Chant Mahavakya, do ajapa, keep Mahavakya in your inner space till you forget your name or any other identity you carry in you. All other identity you carry in you other than Nithyananda Paramashivoham, you are Paramashiva. All other identity is false. So, till all the other identities wither away, all other false identities wither away, chant Mahavakya. Understand, push this Mahavakya as like cyclone in your inner space and all other identities and powerlessness wither away. Let them all just wither away and manifest extreme power manifestation science, the ultimate power manifestation science. Use Mahavakya like cyclone in your inner space. Let this tornado of Mahavakya happen in you and all the other identities wither away from your inner space.
Yes, the power of oneness. And beautifully Swamiji says, any field reaches its perfection when it experiences oneness. So it can be any field. It can be science. It can be in your own life, your wealth manifestation, career, health. Beautifully, Swami says, when you are in oneness with your own body, this is when you are healthy. Or when you are healthy, you will experience oneness with your own body. And let's say, for example, in your family, if you are, there's no incompletion, if you are having the relationships that you want with the people around you, you will be in oneness with them. And from that space, actually, the space of oneness is really the foundation for any success that you want. Because when you are in oneness, you'll be able to manifest through others. You will be able to manifest your will. You'll be able to make what you want into a reality. For example, back to, let's say, health. Your body will just do what you want. If you want to sleep less, wake up early, your body will just follow your will. If you want to start pushing yourself physically more, working on more advanced skills, your body will cooperate. It will do it. You will not have health problems stopping you from doing that. Or in relationships, if you want whatever you want to manifest through people, you will be able to do that. So creating the space of oneness should be the first step, because when the space of oneness is not there, you will not be able to manifest through people, either incompletions in the relationship or incompletions within you, but you will not be able to create a reality that you want. So when we talk about oneness, it's not necessarily always the ultimate ultimate oneness, the ultimate experience of oneness with Paramashiva. It applies even to the very ground level in each areas of our lives. And of course, when you do the completion, or even when you manifest the powers in each power manifestation session, the space of oneness inside you becomes very powerful. So you can literally use that in everything you do as a power itself, creating this powerful space of oneness. And in whatever you do, you will start manifesting what you want, manifesting powers, and making the reality that you want. So now Swamiji says the basic obstacle is just the incompletion. Again, the incompletion, SDHD. And if that is not there, they will have conflict-free relationships, and we'll have the confidence within ourselves to be in that space of oneness. So let's just work on that. The incompletion, identifying the incompletions that are stopping us from being in oneness, completing with it. So let's spend a few minutes, and you can just look with it and see what are the main incompletions that you see: the self-doubt, hatred, self-denial, and that you have inside you at this moment. And decide to drop it. Decide to be in the space of oneness. And you can see, you can take maybe the major dimensions of your life. Or let's say if you have wealth problem, or if you want to expand your career, whatever you consider, whatever you feel is the most important dimension of your life that you are working on right now, contemplate on this truth. Are you experiencing oneness with the people around you in that field? And if not, why is it so? What is the self-doubt, hatred, or denial, the incompletion that is there and that is stopping you from being in that space? You can take a few minutes, contemplate, pen down if needed, and reflect on this. How creating the space of oneness should really be the priority. It is the foundation for the success to happen. actually this understanding can really lead you to look in from a different angle. Usually when we do the completion, we look really from our angle perspective. And but if you think about in terms of oneness, for example, to be successful in any ecosystem, you need to be having the same kind of thought current as the people around you, right? You need to be able to vibrate at the same kind of level, having the same kind of vibrations. You need to be in tune with the group. So being in oneness also means that. And when you look from your own angle, you may always feel that there is some incompletion, and you may still feel that somehow the group can be wrong. That kind of thinking can be there. But if you think from the angle of oneness, you really think on how you have to fall in tune with the people around you, with the ecosystem, or the environment that you are in order to be successful. So it will really center yourself on seeing where you have to align in order to create that space of oneness around you. So I think, yeah, that's an interesting angle from which we can think for this completion process. And definitely when you're able to create the space of oneness, experience that with the people around you, you will see, and that is connected to the previous sessions that we did, where you learn about a subjective truth, how you want to live. When you create that space of oneness, naturally you will be able to start to manifest this subjective truth that you want to live, that you want to radiate. And as we have now to conclude today's session, maybe that's a good way of summarizing the whole theme. How, when we are able to create oneness around us and be in that space of completion with others, we are able to express the subjective truth that we want to have for ourselves. And that leads us to the Bhava Samadhi, living the ultimate version of ourselves. And now it's all about making that happen, creating more and more completion within us, and decided to live that subjective truth. Because until we decide to live the subjective truth that we want to have, we'll continue to live as per the default identity that we have created. There is no middle, neutral gear. Either you live as per the incompletion that you created, or the subjective truth that you want to live. And creating this space of oneness around us is the best way to do that, because in turn, the environment will support us to live according to this idea. As of now, the environment that we have may only remind us of the incompletion that we have. The people around us continuously remind us of the inauthentic identity that we have. But when you create oneness around you, you'll be able to see that people will hold you to the authentic identity that you have, to the subjective truth that you want to live. I hope that is clear. Try to put it in a simple word. And this is the way we can conclude today's sessions. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be again looking into how we can manifest the ultimate version of ourselves. It'll be the Shivoham process and creating our ultimate identity. So again, it will be around those lines, how we can live our subjective truth, the ultimate identity that we want to have. And we'll be also going through the Shivoham process, where Samadhi will be initiating us. And so that will be again the theme for tomorrow, Ardhanageshwara Murti. So make sure to be there tomorrow. And thank you for having been there with us today. As always, if there is anything that you'd like to share or request, then feel free to do it even tomorrow morning and whenever you find time. Yes, thank you for sharing your feelings. And with this, let us conclude. Let us chant the Purna Mantra and create a space of completion within us. Offer our gratitude to Swamiji for everything that we have experienced today.
Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tatsat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam.
Thank you all, Nityananda.
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham